Good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to another vlog. If you are new here, my name is Lemikiona. I create a lot of content surrounded around my faith journey and just walking with the Lord. And today is the day after my birthday. I did not film on my birthday. So initially I was going to this resort in the mountains, and as I was going through my day on my actual birthday, my nana had took me out for breakfast. I got my hair done by my cousin, so I was in Chattanooga. That is where I'm originally from. And I just really just spent time with family. And as I was like sitting and reflecting, I was like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home and be with my family. And that's what I did. I spent time with my family, my husband, my son, my dog, and I just relaxed. And I think sometimes we can feel like we have to be in a certain place or a certain thing that makes us feel good or happy. But my family is my peace. That's a part of my peace. And I just rather be in peace rather than trying to do something just out of the act of doing something, rather than just being in the presence of the Lord, because that's what it's all about. And I just realized, even in the car as I was driving back, I just felt the Holy Spirit wash over me, and I couldn't have asked for anything better on that day. So I did not film really anything. I got my toes done. She did phenomenal, y'all. I will show y'all a little video over here or something, but she did a phenomenal job. Like, I said, yeah, she deserved that tip and more. Like, she did a wonderful job. But this morning I am off today. I was initially supposed to be in the mountains, so I have a off day. So today we're gonna have a little dilly dally day. I'm just doing some of my favorite things while also doing some things that I've been wanting to do. So today I'm going to my favorite coffee shop. I don't get to come over here during the week. Sorry, y'all. I don't get to come over here during the week, just simply because it's all the way in Dunwoody, and where I work is all the way on the other side of town. But today we're going to have a dilly dally day. I'm going to go to my favorite coffee shop, do some reply to some emails and things like that. Just some little admin work. My favorite coffee shop is called the Summit Coffee, but I go to the one in Dunwoody. I don't do the one where you got to pay to park. I don't want none of that. I just want good coffee, and every single time I go to this location, they have some of the best coffee, in my opinion. Now, I've been to some of the other locations, and while they're okay, but this one, in my opinion, is one of the best coffee shops. They're like, the overall atmosphere is beautiful. The customer service is always 10 out of 10. The coffee hits every single time. Every time I've been here, it done hit every single time. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with what what's going to satisfy me. So yes, I'm going to Summit Coffee, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. And I just pray you guys are having a wonderful day, a wonderful week. And like I said, it's the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. And yeah, just come along with me on my little dilly dally day.
Don't be in a rush to try to find a man. Just keep getting closer with God and trusting in His plans. Don't fall for the hype on the gram, they follow trends. Making toxicity look cute, that ain't romance. You gotta be better than. If the man upstairs know your name, I advise you know your worth. Get you a man who treat you like a queen, and always gonna put God first. Don't return to your past, I know it hurt. Last time they put you on a shirt. Glory to God that now you're living. Don't go back, it might be worse. Beautiful to be treated like that.
Y'all, so we have made it to our next destination, which is something exciting that I'm doing today. I am figuring out what is my dream car. Now, there are 3 particular cars that I've been looking at, and this is to redefine the narrative about doing things out of influence of other people, and more so doing things because this is what you enjoy, this is what you like, this is the things that bring you joy and happiness. Not saying that a car is all about joy and happiness to have the car, but it's more so about not the possession itself, but that God can do the impossible. And today I'm just going to 3 different car lots to look at 3 different cars because they're not the same cars at all. So Q8 is what I've been looking at from Audi, which is why I'm at Audi first. I've been looking at an Audi for maybe like years. I used to have an Audi Q3. It was one of the best cars I ever had. And currently I'm in a lease right now, so I just have a lease car. But my goal is to move into buying my dream car in the near future. I'm not gonna say a specific time frame because it's on the Lord's time, not on my time. But I am in my 30s. One of the things I said is I'm going to get more clear on what I want. Not, oh, what do you recommend? Oh, what do you think I should get? No. Because one thing that I learned about that is that then you allow people to make decisions for you, and then you don't know how to make decisions for yourself. That decision fatigue, I was like, I got to get out of that. So I have to learn how to do things that bring me joy, not based on someone else's opinion or thoughts. So this is one of the things that I said I need to get real clear on. What do I want? Not what I see the world has, not what I see that other people have, but what do Lamikiana want? So that is what my goal is today, is to look for my dream car. And like I said, we're going to go to Audi first. I've been looking at a Genesis. It's like the Genesis coupe. So cute. And I saw like one with red interior. I was like, oh goodness. And then the last one I want to look at is a GMC Yukon. I think it's the Evolution one. I have it in my phone in my notes. So I'm looking at a 2026 Genesis GV80 coupe. I'm also looking at a 2026 GMC Yukon Evolution. And then I'm looking at a 2026 Audi Q8 Premium 55. So these are the 3 cars that just been keeping my eye. So this is what I want to look at today. So let's go in Audi and see what's what. Alright, y'all, so this is option number 1. I did like this car, but I want to keep looking at my other options. This was the basic one. This was not limited. But again, like I said, I really did like this car. Y'all, this is why I love the Brookhaven Dunwoody area, because everything is literally like right across the street. So I just left from Audi. The car was really nice, but I really want to keep looking. There were some features that they do not have where you can actually add into the car. The color, while the brown in the inside looked nice, I don't know if that would be something that I really would want. The outside, I would love for it to be like a grayish color, and then I would kind of like black seats. One of the features that me and Bryson had talked about was him having TVs in the back, and with Audi they do not do that. While you can get it outside of Audi, I would prefer to have that as an add-on in my total. rather than having to go somewhere else and they could potentially mess up my seats. With that being real leather in the car, I would prefer not to mess that up trying to get TVs in the back seats. So I want to keep looking, because that's a feature that me and Bryson talked about that I would really prefer him to have, especially when we take like road trips and things like that. I would prefer him to be able to look at it on the big screen rather than him having to use his phone or anything of that such, especially because we really do like doing long drives sometimes, and it just really works for our family. The car was very spacious in the inside. I loved some of the features that they had on there, but I'm not really sold on the car itself. So that's why I'm going to continue looking without making like a rash decision just based on, because I've been liking that car. I just don't know in where I am today if that is what I would really want. So that's why we're going to continue on this journey and keep looking for that one that's like, yeah, that's the one. That didn't give me that's the one. It just gave me, oh, I like the car, but I wanted to give that's the one. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going along. We have two more. This is our second one. Then we're going to go to one more location, which is the Genesis. That's going to be our last one. So let's go in here and let's see how this goes.
Ooh, look at her. There you go. I think this look. Now back it on up again. Perfect.
Okay, y'all, I couldn't do the car off this time. It's too hot now. Okay, so we're just about to leave Genesis. Y'all, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm really so on the GMC Yukon. It's like the Yukon I think they call it diesel. Y'all, now that one, and y'all will see in like the clips that I'll show you guys, but that was honestly my favorite. Comment below which one was honestly your favorite. Wow, the Genesis, y'all, when I say the Genesis is beautiful, I did not get to test drive it because they only had the one that was in the showroom, so I didn't get to actually physically drive it. But wow, that is I'm talking about a beautiful car. I just feel like with having a child, and like my son and I like kind of like the big body cars, and like the coupe, while it's spacious, I just feel like I want big body. I've always liked big body cars. Like, even as a child, I kept telling my mom, like, for my 16th birthday, I really want a Hummer. So I wanted a Hummer for a very long time. And the new Hummers are really, really nice. I just don't think that's what I want. But as far as that, the GMC diesel one, that's the one that I'm really like leaning towards, because for one, I loved all of the features that were in there. I felt like it was really good I see why a lot of people have it with kids, because it's so like spacious. It's so like, so it was like a section in there where you can literally like put your purse right there. Then there was a section in the middle that you could move it like back and forth, and you could put like, as women, we have, we need emergency stuff, and we put that right there, and it's not all out. It was just so many good things that was in that truck. I was like, yeah. And then like once you saw the video of like me in it, I was like, yes, that looks like me as mom, wife, entrepreneur. Like, it just gave, I don't know what y'all think. Did you like that car, or did you like I'm gonna show all three options, but Out of the three options, which one was your favorite? I just want to hear you guys' thoughts and, opinions on it, on what you thought. But I know in my mind what I'm kind of sold on. But it's just to keep the conversation going as far as like, what would you want in your mom car type of deal? But y'all, I've been at dealerships for the past 2 hours. It has worked me up an appetite. So I'm about to go to Sushi Kingdom. It's like a sushi restaurant, but it's like all you can eat sushi. Yeah, sign me up. So I'm about to go there. Let's go get us some sushi. Let's have a little sushi date because y'all, after being at these car dealerships talking, it has worked me up an appetite. Okay. Y'all, sorry I didn't get to actually talk in there because the music was pretty loud. What I showed y'all is pretty much all I got. It is a all you can eat, but you still got to be wise with what you choose. I don't want to go all, just going crazy. And then during the day, during the week, it is like $20.99 for all you can eat, and I feel like that's a great price. And it's like, even if you go into like that's better than going to a fast food restaurant and getting little to nothing. But I feel like I was good at what I had, just two different kind of rolls, and I just had like the spring rolls, no meat, because as you know, me and my husband, my family is pescatarian, so we I just got things that included shrimp and lobster and things like that. I did not have anything that was, that had meat in it. But that vegetable roll was fire. I had to order 2 of them because it was outstanding. But overall, 10 out of 10. This is one of my little hidden gems I like to go to, when I can, especially when I'm over here. Now, my last thing that I want to do today, and like I said, this is like a dilly-dally day. I really want to get me some new PJs. Y'all, when I say anybody who knows me, my mama, my sister, my brother, my husband, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, everybody knows I love pajamas. Like, I love pajamas down. So I was like, I've been hearing very good things about Skims pajamas, but then I also wanted to look at this place where I actually get my bras from. It's called Soma, Soma. I really love their bras. They have very good quality bras, and even though they're a little more expensive side, I have larger size on the breast. And I want to make sure that I'm, having quality bras. Those bras have lasted me very long time. And I buy some like every 6 months. But I'm just in need of 2 new ones. Like, I have 3 solid black ones. But I want to get like, it's just one in particular. I got to get y'all the name of what the actual, like, the name of the bra in Pacific. It's this one bra, y'all. It's like a push-up bra, but it's so flattering because it it's comfortable and it's not too tight on your breast. Not saying that your bras are not supposed to be that tight on your breast, but I just like the way that like, even when I wear certain t-shirts, it's not like showing through. Like, those are the type of bras I like. Almost like if you're wearing a t-shirt, like, you just want it to be like loose, not loose as in like, you hanging out, but just loose as in like it just feels very breathable, so I want to try to go there. But between getting some Skims ones, I don't mind, But I do want to go in Soma to see if I can actually find some of their pajamas, because they have some quality pajamas as well. I have not ever really purchased any, so I can't give a full review, but it's also been ones I've been interested in. I'm trying to see, since I'm in the Dunwoody area, if the mall actually has the Soma in there. If not, I can go in. I think they have Nordstrom out here, so I could look at, or they have Nordstrom Rack as well, so I could look in there for like the Skims, put PJs, because I'm not going to Lenox. Y'all, when I say I don't like going to Lenox. That's just me. That's just me though. Like, if you like going to Lenox, that's cool. I don't recommend. Absolutely not. But it's during the week, so I don't know. But I'm trying to see if they have my... Oh, yes, they do have it. See, that's what I'm talking about. So they do have Soma in the mall. So I'm about to go in the mall and see what we can find. Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. I pray you are having a wonderful week. Today is Thursday, August 13th. This morning I got me a matcha latte with oat milk and honey. It was like right over here. I initially was over here because I wanted to go to Fit Life Foods. This is where I get my meal prep from. Yes, it's Thursday. It's like I've been gone and then I came back, but it's like I need to get back into my routine of my protein intake, just regulating my body. So I definitely am going to go here. Now, initially when I got here, it was like 7 something because I dropped Bryson off this morning at school and they didn't open till 8. So I got me a little pick me up, just a matcha latte, hot. I'm kind of not in the mood for cold lately, but that's okay. After I drink this though, I probably am gonna get tropical smoothie because I want to get a smoothie before I go to work at 9. So I'm probably gonna grab a smoothie because you know they give you like the free birthday things, and I was like, okay, well, you know, I ain't gonna spend no money. Other than, you know, getting my meal prep, but I'm only gonna get it for today and tomorrow because I work today and tomorrow, and I just want to make sure I'm putting nutritionist things in my body because I notice when I don't have food to eat, I start to snack, and that's not what we want to do, because when we're snacking, we're being mindless with it, and you don't know how many calories you just picked up on just mindlessly eating snacks. So I'm definitely not going to do that. After I leave here though, I'm probably going to go to Whole Foods really quick just to get me some actual snacks that are going to benefit me rather than harm me. Not, you know, not physically harm me, but in the body it can physically harm you. So I'm definitely going to get me just a couple little things, just like fruit and what was I thinking, like fruit. It's a couple little protein things that I like to use. Oh, I just threw the one away that I took this morning, but I'll show you guys in whenever I grab it again, because I ran out of them. But again, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. I'm about to go in here and pick up my my meal prep and then head to Whole Foods because it's only 8:04. And I'm already kind of in the area where I have to go to work, so that's even better because, you know, I got a little time to fickle with. But let's go ahead and get in here. Let's go ahead and get in and get out so we can go ahead and go to Whole Foods.